Y'all, the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Big Sean.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Big Sean was performing in Vegas, and somebody did something that made him really mad. He was in the middle of performing I Don't F With You, and somebody started throwing money at people. Is that a really disrespectful thing to do while someone's performing, throwing money?
I think so.
I think it depends.
That happens all the time.
Because it's coming from a place of arrogance when you're throwing money like that. It's like, oh, I got money to burn, I got money to waste. Look, throwing it all over you peasants.
And it's in Vegas, so Big Sean thought it was very disrespectful.
And I ain't no stripper.
He told him to stop effing throwing money. He said, I'm not a stripper. No. But he did say, stop effing throwing all that money.
It happens
It's
a
not
lot,
strip
though.
club.
You know,
Some people don't know better, I think. I feel like some people, especially you go someplace like Vegas, it's people from all over. They see people throwing money in the
it's
club.
stupid. I hate it. You know,
I don't know that it's necessarily always
sometimes when
malicious.
I DJ, they do that to me. Like I'm spinning.
Whoa!
And they throw singles at me, and I'm like,
You got to start pulling your pants up.
I'm like,
You got to start pulling your pants up.
I mean, because they like
They
the fact that
throw
I'm rocking.
money at you?
Yeah, because you're rocking, so they rocking, so they just throw money.
Ain't nobody rocking.
And
Stop
the money fall
giving.
on you, and you can't pick it up.
Stop giving men a little script tease. You got your pants sagging. You got your little red boy
What if
shorts
somebody
showing.
threw some hundreds?
We picking that up.
They tipping you because you showing that ass. You got your pants
DJing.
sagging.
But you don't think they're doing it disrespectfully?
Nah, I don't think they do it disrespectful.
What's that club? What's that strip club you do Odell come to all the time?
I'm not telling you what.
Oh, because I throw money at y'all. If y'all was in the DJ booth, Odell dancing, you got your pants sagging, ass
Shut
out.
up, man.
Throw some money at them bad bitches over there in that
Shut
DJ
up,
booth.
man.
Better stop talking about Odell.
Ah, shut up.
All right, and Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit issue is getting ready to come out, so everybody's speculating on who's going to be on the cover, and they're actually going to do 3 covers. They said it's very likely there's going to be 3 different covers, and it's going to be starring Serena Williams, Christy Brinkley, and possibly Kate Upton. The only problem is that Kate Upton has been acting like a diva and making all kinds of demands, saying that if she does the shoot, she has to get the cover. She also has a list of photographers and hair and makeup people that she'll only work with them. And they said she just thinks she's better than everybody now because she is an actress. Now, Sports Illustrated is saying that it's that time of the year again. Who is in? Who's on the cover? What will they do next? Everybody has a guess, and that's all this is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't Christine Brinkley like 73 years old?
63.
Okay, 63. All right.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Still doing the damn thing.
I
All right.
want to see. I want to see what it look like.
Wendy Williams, she's talking about Nicki Minaj. We gave you this story the other day. Nicki Minaj is upset. Giuseppe Zanotti has named all these shoes after her, the Nicki shoe, and refuses to take her calls. He's also done capsule collections with J-Lo. And here is what Wendy Williams speculates is the issue.
Maybe this is an attitude thing, Nicki. You have a reputation for being very difficult to work with. Maybe the headaches that you give people are not worth working with you. I know that he's collaborated with Jennifer Lopez and done sneakers and, shoes and things like that. But there's something about your reputation, Nicki, that has followed you almost since your career got started and doesn't seem to be getting any better. And that maybe is why you're not in the new Ocean's 8 movie.
All right. I will say this, though. If he felt like that, he probably wouldn't have named 30-something pairs of shoes
absolutely.
after her.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really make
I
sense.
don't understand the problem with Nicki standing up for herself, though. Like, what's the problem with her standing up for herself and telling these people not to use her like this without cutting her a check? Like, I don't understand why that makes her difficult to work with.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm lost here.
You named 30 pairs of shoes.
After me,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
supposed to
they
get
felt
married?
like you were not a person you would want to work with.
I didn't ask for a check. I just said, hey, I want to talk to you about something. You don't know what she was
So
trying
I'm
to talk
supposed to be
about.
nice and polite and just have my managers reach out behind the scenes. If my managers are reaching out and y'all not replying, take it to social media. They took them shoes down as soon as she did that, right?
Yeah, the shoes are no longer on their website.
I don't like that logic that a person is just difficult to work with just because they're demanding more for their stuff. Like, they know their worth and their value.
But that's what everybody says. As soon as you stand up for yourself, they're like, oh, he's hard to work with. No, give them what they're worth.
Especially when you're a woman. That's why it's weird to hear another woman coming at another woman about that. Like Wendy should know how it is, right?
All right, and Tom Brady's Super Bowl jersey is still missing. And according to one sports memorabilia expert, he's saying that it could be worth $1 million at this point. Now, Josh Evans owns Lelands.com, and he said if he got that jersey, he could probably sell it for at least $1 million because of all the hoopla around it. But let's just say the value of the jersey before all of the missingness it would be valued about $250,000. But he said now because of all this drama around it, it'll be worth a lot more. But if it is stolen, he said, it would be worthless to him because how can you sell something like that?
Right.
If it's stolen merchandise, they'll have to figure out a way to unload it because it's such a huge story right now.
Yeah, and I would think Brady would want that. Give it to Brady so they can put it in the Hall of Fame somewhere.
Of course he wants it.
Yeah.
They can't find it. All
That's
right.
going to Canton. That's what it's called, right? Canton? I thought it just said Cancun. I'm like, I know the Hall of Fame. NFL Hall of Fame ain't in Cancun, is it?
And, they also stole some of Kobe Bryant's memorabilia just recently from Lower Merion High School. So they had some of his memorabilia there, and that's gone missing, too, somehow.
How much is the shirt that he wore when he sodomized that white woman in Denver?
And I'm
that
Angela
far.
Yee,
Thank
and
you,
that's
Yee.
your
I heard he didn't take
rumor
his shirt
reports.
off. How much is that shirt worth?
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. The People's Choice mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051. Whatever you want to hear, call us up. We got your requests. You can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, all right? Can we play a snippet of that?
It's been 17 years since Big Pun died, too. I just want to throw that out there, since you from New York and all.
All right, well, let's start it with Big Pun then.
Oh, okay. Since you're from New York and all, and Wyclef told us a great story about Big Pun's funeral earlier.
All right. And shout to Revolt. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's The Breakfast Club. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club.
Love, and Valentine's Day is next week. Let's not forget.
That's right. Valentine's Day is next week. And shout out to everybody that's coming out to my live taping of my podcast. We're doing it Monday, February 13th. It's kind of like a date night. The first show sold out. The second show is almost there. We're going to have a lot of fun that night. We got some comedians. We're going to talk everything relationship. It's going to be a good show. So if you're around town, you're around New York City, or you're coming up, come to the show. It's a perfect date night, fellas. It'll help you out. Ladies, you'll be good. All right, well, let's get to the rumors and talk a new biopic.
It's about time.
What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report. Talk to him. With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Mr. Dalvin from Jodeci posted on Instagram, me and JoJo up in the Bay Area. Yes, the Jodeci biopic is coming. For all the casting inquiries, they will be announced soon. Thanks for the love and support. Here he is on Instagram.
Well, they started the process last September. You've just finished the script and we're going into production next month. So we're looking at probably like the end of the year release.
Do you know what channel you're just going to film it first?
VH1
and then
bought
pitch
the
it?
rights. They own the rights so far.
VH1. You can't do a Jodeci biopic without doing Uptown Records first. VH1 should do a story of Uptown Records first. That'll cover how Andre Harrell discovered Jodeci and Mary J. Blige and Heavy D. Then you branch out into the individual movies. Treat it like a Marvel movie. Take your time. Give us Uptown Records first, then give us the individual superhero movies. That would be the smart thing to do.
I'm not mad at that.
No, they all can stand. I feel like they
I'm
can
not
all
mad at
stand
that.
alone.
Yeah, but why? When you got this historic label, Uptown Records, it could be like the new Cadillac Records. You give us Uptown first, then give us the individual stories. Eat for a year. Why eat once when you can eat for a long time?
I don't feel like it even has to go in order, though.
No, I agree. But see, if you really think about it, Jodeci is really an African American group. New Edition kind of crossed
New
over.
Edition was broad.
New
yes,
Edition crossed over.
absolutely.
But if you start off with Uptown and then you get into everything that Uptown side,
Absolutely.
it opens it up a
Well,
little bit.
maybe
I agree with
Jodeci
that.
signed a deal and they want to get their money now.
Maybe VH1 needs to sit down with Andre Harrell first.
Yeah, they should do the
Okay.
Uptown movie first.
Yes.
And
Well,
then
listen,
start
it looks
where
like
came
they
from.
already is getting ready, underway, started.
I'm telling you how this went down. They was in a corporate boardroom. The TLC movie worked. Like, who can we do next? Boys to Men, Jodeci. They took a vote. Somebody probably said Jodeci.
Because who was on Uptown? You got Mary was on Uptown.
Mary J. Blige, Heavy
You got
D,
Heavy D,
Albie Shaw, Christopher Williams, McGruff,
Yeah,
Horace Grant, not Horace Grant, Horace Brown.
See, there's a lot you
Jeff
can start
Red.
with. It's
Come
a
on,
whole
man.
story you could bring into Puff.
That's all I'm
incident,
saying. Puff was
Daddy.
the intern at Uptown
Yeah,
Records.
yeah.
Andre Harrell gave all those dudes, they thought you got to start with Uptown first, then branch out to the individual
I don't
movies.
usually agree with you, but yeah, I agree with this
You
one.
need to start
Absolutely.
agreeing with me. I'm the one with the sense. keep treating me like I'm Rafiki
Well,
from the
I'm
Lion King
excited
if you
for a
want to.
Jodeci movie, period.
Yeah, it's going to be good, but
I'm
it could
excited.
be better.
It could be more broad.
Yes, it could be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
This
All
whole
right,
situation.
now Power has added Lorenz Tate to the cast, so that's pretty exciting. He's going to have a recurring role on the new season. They said he's going to join as Councilman Rashad Tate, who's a city councilman from Jamaica, Queens.
Who is that now?
Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tate. Drop one of Clues bombs with Lorenz
Oh,
Tate.
dog.
48 years old, still looking 19. Look like he ain't never had a piece of red meat in his life. Don't do nothing but drink water.
And vegetables.
Now back to the Super Bowl. Lady Gaga, her halftime show was the second most watched halftime show in history.
Who's number one?
Number one is Katy Perry.
Really? Over Beyonce?
Yo, he said it like he
2015.
knew Beyonce was number
By
one.
the way, I love Katy. Y'all know I love me some Katy Perry now. But, man, for real?
That's right. She's number one, and Lady Gaga is now number two.
Where's Beyonce on that list? Just curious, you know?
I don't know. I think it is in the top 5 though.
Okay.
Because I remember they had a whole list of the most watched ones. I know Janet Jackson was up there.
What about Michael? When Michael did it?
Yeah, he was up in the top 10.
Okay.
Also. All right. So in addition to that, she actually ended up selling 150,000 digital albums and songs in the United States.
But the Super Bowl does get bigger and bigger every year, though. So I guess it does. That's why.
Right.
Still surprised Katy Perry's number 1, though.
Well, she is. All right. And Tom Brady, in the meantime, his jersey got stolen after the game. Now, according to reports, they said a Patriots equipment manager actually took the jersey and put it in a safe place for Tom Brady. They said it wasn't stolen, but Tom Brady spoke at a news conference and said the jersey is still missing, and he's concerned that it's going to end up on eBay. So.
But if you put it up on eBay, won't it come right back to you?
Yeah,
Can't you get in trouble for that?
Well, he's looking out for it.
Yeah, it's numbered. I thought they said they had it. I thought the equipment guy had it.
Yeah, the equipment guy said he has it, but Tom Brady says he still hasn't received it. It's
no,
still
they
missing.
said they have it. Yeah, they got that. That ain't going nowhere.
All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
Okay.
I always wonder how you can even prove that's the jersey he played in for the game, though.
I think they're numbered. They're all numbered.
Oh, got you.
They're all numbered. Like the balls, the footballs, and the baseballs are all numbered. So when they hit a home run, they know exactly what ball it was and everything.
Got you.
All right. Well, when we come back, Wyclef Jean will be joining us. We'll kick it with Wyclef, of course, from the Fuji. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.